afternoon, Pokesports. Welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 1 video, bringing you a Houndstone team. Now, believe it or not, I haven't really... I've played Houndstone on the channel, but it was never the focal point of the video. It was never the thumbnail. It was never the main protagonist of the team. But today, I want to change that. I want to run a Houndstone. I want to bring it into the Battle Stadium and see if we can... squeeze out some victories here. Now, Houndstone is good because it is tanky and does do a lot of damage because one of its moves, Last Respects, is kind of stupid. So stupid that it was banned in singles within the first couple of days of the game releasing. So what Last Respects does is essentially, for every Pokemon that has fainted, you get 50 additional BP or, damage points to that move's So what that means is, theoretically, in singles with 5 Pokemon dead, that could be a base 300 move. It already starts off at 50, so you add 5 times 50, that's 250, plus another 50, because you started off with 50, that's a lot of damage, right? Now in VGC, that's a little bit less, because there can only ever be 3 Pokemon that die before the Houndstone is on the field, unless you're running like Revival Blessing or something like that. So that means that it's a lot less damage. It's still a base 200, base 200 move, so it's still gonna hurt a lot. It's a base 200 ghost move with the spell tag on a Pokemon that already does a lot of damage. So I'm excited to see if it does enough damage, right? The rest of the team is kind of self-explanatory. We're running a Bright Powder Sandvale Garchomp in Sand because we are absolutely bad people. And we are also rocking the Amoonguss just in case we go against Trick Room. The Tailwind is in the form of the Kilowattrel, which can also do Disquake things with the Garchomp if I want to go down that route as well. And then last but not least, we have a Golden Go. Now, this team is from Drewby, who does have a YouTube channel. Great YouTube channel, by the way. Definitely go make sure to check them out. We'll link their stuff down below in the description, as always, next to the Pokepaste and the rental code. With that said, if you guys are excited to see Houndstone here in action, hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. Let's get on to today's video. Okay, Scotty, what you got? Double Dragons with the Garganical. Also, hi, Sylveon. Sylveon Grimmy plus the Gastrodon. Okay. Their team is definitely a slower team, which makes me feel like I don't really need Kilowattrel. Kilowattrel might just be like an unnecessary addition to my team. So what can I actually bring here? I'm not going to lead Tyranitar just because I want Tyranitar Houndstone to be in the back. That's just how you make the most use out of Last Respects. And I think we're Last Respects Shadow Sneak. So if we're not clicking Last Respects, we're not doing damage. So let's start off with a Garchomp. Could even do Garchomp Amoonguss. Maybe Garchomp and Golden Go. Are we flying Tera? Okay. You have my attention. Yeah, let's go Garchomp. Let's go Golden Go. Let's bring Houndstone T-Tar in the back. Those are the 4. Let's do it. And we'll see what my opponent leads with. Now, my biggest concern on that team is kind of... I don't want to say it is because I can deal with it. It's just not going to be a super effective way of dealing with it. Like, I can deal with it with the Last Respects. It's the Gastrodon, right? Because I have no grass moves on this team. So it's not going to be an easy way to deal with it, but I could definitely, hit it a few times. Golden Go and... yeah, this was the best time to bring Golden Go. They led with Sylveon and Grimmsnarl as the lead here. I have no reason not to just click EQ and click Flying Tera, make it rain, and call it a day. Controller, down. Good luck, opponent. Double spread moves, double damage. Very strong damage output that I'll be throwing out here. Now, here's the concern, is maybe a fake out from the Grimmy onto the Garchomp. Might keep the Sylveon alive in the game, and I won't resist Hyper Voice from the Sylveon since I'm flying Tera. So that could be a little bit problematic, but we'll see. We'll see what they decide to do here. It actually looks like they're switching. Typically, when my opponent takes this long to communicate, I just figure they're switching. They're not switching. All right, here's my Tera. Will the Sylveon fire Tera? Probably not. Even if they do, then that's just a free EQ for me. So there's very little ways that my opponent can save their lead here. Like I said, I just got the better lead. Oh, they are going to Terrastalize something. Maybe Water Tera will save them. We'll see. Nah, EQ. Actually, maybe they will live. They might live. If they get Reflect. Oh, That's not reflect. Tom? They must have called my bluff that I wouldn't EQ next to my Golden Go. Okay. They must have called my bluff. But yeah, I listen, man, that works for me. Oh, hold on. I won't even get to use HOUNDSTONE. Wait, come back. There goes their Tera. Now, I am left with a -2 special defense Garchomp and a -1 special attack Golden Go. But I've been in worse places. I've definitely been in worse places. They're going to go with the Hydreigon lead. This should be a max speed Chomp. It is max speed Chomp. Okay, so we should be able to outspeed the Hydreigon. They also have their own Garchomp now. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go for the Dragon Claw. I don't think I lose anything by doing that. And I actually, believe it or not, want my Pokemon to go down here, so I'm kind of cool just sticking around and going for the -1 attack. Because if I lose my Golden Go, that's actually a favor being done to me, you know? If I can get the T-Tar on the field, that's when the real party starts. The HOUNDSTONE comes in, and we just prosper. We'll definitely outspeed anything there. I actually could have swapped in T-Tar onto the Goldango spot now that I'm thinking about it a little bit more, because then I would have gotten the Sand Veil. But it's fine. Free Dragon Claw onto the Hydreigon. Gonna nearly knock it out, followed by the Draco Miss. It is not my opponent's game today. Yikes. I would have forfeited. Yeah, I think honestly my opponent's gonna forfeit. Like, I don't even blame them anymore. This is not Pokemon anymore. This is just a massacre. Well, anyway, just in case my opponent allows me to play out this turn, I'm going to hard swap HOUNDSTONE to say that it at least that nope, battle was I don't blame them. I get it. I get it. You guys are gonna get an extra battle this video, so don't worry about that. But yikes, that was definitely in my favor from the get-go. GG's. Dondozo Tatsubozo. Okay, what do we got here? We got an Amoonguss. Clear Smog. Okay, fine. That's good for us at least. We got the Amoonguss with Clear Smog. We have safety goggles on this Amoonguss too. What does that actually do? Wait, hold on. What is the safety goggles doing here? Sand? Oh, I guess for sand. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. It helps with the sand. Anyway, I think my best bet against this team might be Tailwind. It might be Kilowattrel with Garchomp. And then just rocking the two friends in the back. The problem that I'm having is, should I bring this Amoonguss? This Amoonguss going for the Clear Smog might be the only way to take down the Dondozo. Which means I could also just bring Tyranitar Garchomp in the lead. Go with HOUNDSTONE and Amoonguss in the back. Or maybe I just go Amoonguss in the lead. Hold on. Yeah, let's go Garchomp, Amoonguss in the lead. Tyranitar, HOUNDSTONE in the back. And we'll see where this takes us. I am a little bit sketched out by the Dondozo. I have not played this, because the thing is, like, when you play a new team, you have to, like, look at the team and be like, okay, where's my Dondozo answer? My Dondozo answer is just Amoonguss. Now, how do I play that Amoonguss? You know, where do I put it? How do I deal with the Dondozo? Do they even bring Dondozo to begin with? They didn't bring it as a lead, so who knows? But I'm kind of liking the Garchomp situation that I'm in right now. I can go for the Protect. And then just start sporing everybody. Which do I spore? Probably D-Knight. That way I can kind of mess with the Dragonite a little bit later. I also wish I was Balloongus here, just so I wouldn't take any Earthquake damage. But we'll see how this turn plays out. I think we'll be on top here. Ba-da-ba-dum. I'm actually surprised that King Gambit even led for them. Actually, the fact that King Gambit is here is telling me it's Dondozo Tatsugiri in the back. That's what I'm learning just by looking at this team. All right, they're going to go for the D-Knight right away. It's Flying Tera D-Knight. Oh. Well, good thing I didn't EQ. It's not what I expected to see today. I expected normal, if anything. But all right. Tera Blast. Oh, I'm losing my Amoonguss, is what this means. And you know what that extra confirms to me? If they put that much pressure into the Amoonguss, they definitely have Dondozo Tatsugiri in the back. All right, Tom. Fine. You want to play this game? We'll play this game. Into T-Tar we go. I wish I was Balloonatar, but I'm not. I'm inclined. No. Maybe just a regular EQ is all I need. I could Tera Ground here, but I like I said, I really wish I was something else right now. I'm Tera Ground just so I don't take super effective damage, but I will just EQ and I will just Rock Slide this turn. But I'm already immediately terrified of what my opponent's team has. The good news is, with the Sand up and with the Bright Powder up, they should hopefully miss some moves. All right, T-Tar, you have the whole world on your shoulders. There's a sucker. Doesn't miss. Nice. Fall by the EQ. Decent enough damage onto the King Gambit without being too overwhelming. Fall by the Tera Blast into my Garchomp. They don't miss anything. What's the point of Sand Veil and Bright Powder if I can't take advantage of it? Okay, I went from slapping my opponent to getting slapped by my opponent in this battle. Also, multi-scale, for sure. Yikes. All right, I have to go into Houndstone. I have to protect. I have to knock out the King Gambit with a Tera Blast. And then I have to worry about the Dragonite. Yeah, that's my only way. I did way little damage. A lot less damage than I expected to do there with the Rock Slide. That has to be multi-scale. Wow, surprised. But they definitely have Dozo, so I'm not surprised. Wow, no way! Alright, let's see how we can even, like, try to come back from this. There's a sucker. Awesome. Gonna fail. It's a Tera Blast. I could have Will-O-Wisped as another option. And I would have started with a burnt Dondozo already, but it's okay. All right, in comes our other fish friend. There's the lefties. This is the speed Dondozo too. Do I burn first? I think I do. I think I burn first. No Tatsu. Dondozo no Tatsu? Whoa. Well, here's the problem. Tyranitar is just gonna die. Unless maybe I get a burn. And then I guess here we'll just go for a Rock Slide. Dondozo no Tatsu. Okay. All right, I do get the burn. If I can knock out this Meowscarada and knock out this Dondozo, I think I might be in a pretty decent spot. Yes, burn saves me. That's really good. I might even be able to take another one. Actually, I wasn't actually paying attention to how much I lost, but I'll take that. Take that for sure. Oh, they have Yawn. Okay, so they're Yawn Protect on Dozo. That's a little whack, not gonna lie. And they Yawn the one that I needed to win. The fact that this Dondozo is so strong, just by being by itself, is a little concerning to me. But yeah, let's just go for the Last Respect. Hopefully that's enough to just knock out the Meowscarada. And let's just go for some more Rock Slides. If we can flinch, we can flinch. They protect. It's smart. Smart, guys. It's smart. I get it. The double protect is the smarter play. We're going to be asleep now. Don't love it. Keep in mind they could also have Sucker Punch Like, we have to be very cautious around the Meowscarada. But hey, at least the sand's a chipping. Okay. Sand plus burn. Is this like Resty on Protect? I really hope not. Because if it is, rip. But what I'm confused about is that if they didn't have Tatsu in the back, why were they so afraid of the Amoonguss? Can't clear Smog if you don't have stats. Well, I can, but it won't make a difference. All right, I'll just go for the Terra Blast just to guarantee the damage if they do still go for the Flower Trick into this spot. We'll see. All right, looks like they are. We don't take it that time, though. Yeah, it looks like I didn't have enough HP there. That was my mandatory turn. It really all depends on how much damage this Dozo can do. That's a lot of damage. I don't think I win. Sandstorm subsides on top of it all. Jeez, man. Yeah, you know what? You could have that one. That was definitely a hard one. And they definitely got me at Team Preview, too. Also, Tera Flying, did not expect that out of the Dragonite. The Tera Flying is kind of what threw me for a loop. The fact that they got rid of the Amoonguss that quickly, and the fact that the Dondozo didn't even need to Dondoze into me to be a presence is a little bit problematic. GG's, though. My opponent clearly knows what they're doing. They've played this team a billion times. That's for sure. Yeah, GG's. Whoa. Holy team. Okay, this is Anger Point Tauros with Frostlass, and then Flamigo comes to copy it. Interesting. How do I deal? What do I do? I guess Kilowattrel and Garchomp are fine for me. And then I think I'm also going to need... Do I need Kilowattrel, actually, now that I'm looking at it a little bit closer? The Garchomp does just outspeed everything. Except for the Frostlass, that is. That's a good point, yeah. I could just bring Amoonguss and clearly ruin the strategy, though. Yeah, that's a good point, Kevin. I'm going to bring Amoonguss. I'm going to bring Golden Go, and then Houndstone, T-Tar in the back. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Houndstone, T-Tar in the back. We still haven't gotten to use Houndstone. Well, we got to use Houndstone a little bit in the last battle. It still hasn't done anything, though. It wasn't in a good light in the last battle. All it did was go to sleep and burn a cat. That is all. So hopefully we'll be in a better place this battle as we're going against, you know, a bunch of ice types and a Tauros and a stack of rocks. Flamin' Rule and Blizzaroy. All right. Didn't expect this lead out of them. Because they don't actually have stat changes to copy. So I will just protect. And I think I'm not going to regret just clicking Make It Rain here. I could even Nasty Plot protect and then Make It Rain next turn. No, here's what I'll do. I'm going to go T-Tar to ruin any Aurora Veil chances. And I'm just going to Make It Rain. That's what we'll do. Now, if they went for a fighting type move into that Amoonguss, then my opponent is either very brave or very smart. I can't tell. And I'll never be able to tell. All right, just big Make It Rain. Actually outspeed their whole side of the field. Yikes. Big yikes. Thanks. I'm starting to notice a pattern in my battles. If I lead with Golden Go, I do well. Also, they lived at that amount. Because they had Citrus Berry. They just... The Secret Sash, baby. Tailwind! And here I thought they didn't have a Tailwind, and like they didn't have a Tailwind option. Well then. Can't say I expected that. I'll be honest. Can't say I expected that. In comes a Tauros. It's nice that the Tauros is here, but it's also absolutely terrifying. Okay, here's what we'll do. I don't actually know what to do. I'm going to want damage on Tauros, so I think I just go for the ground type Tera Blast it. And then click Protect here with Golden Go to take the incoming Raging Bull. They also might take this turn to protect Heart Swap. But wow. All right. All right, Flamigo with the Tailwind. Listen, you see some weird things on ladder. All right, there's the Heart Swap. It looks like they're Heart Swap protecting. Mama Arctic. Yep, that's definitely a Frostlass. Mama Arctic. I gotta know what language this is. Someone tell me in the comments what language we're reading right now. Who called Frostlass Mama Arctic? Like, who was the one that decided that? All right, do they protect? There's my protect. It looks like they don't protect then. They're going for a straight Raging Bull into my Golden Go. Not going to happen, thankfully. All right, thankfully we're reading my opponent very well. Tera Blast, let's see some damage. Tauros doesn't have the highest special defense in the world. Oh, it's not special defense, it's physical defense. Anyway, that's still good damage. That's enough to where a couple turns of sand will just knock it out. Maybe 2 turns? Okay. I don't want Golden Go to die. So I'm just going to swap into the Amoonguss to take it. Let my opponent deal with the Amoonguss. They will go down this turn, no matter what happens. Because they can't afford to go for the 100% critical hit anymore. All right, they're going to Tera Ground. They're going to Tera Ground their 1 HP just so they don't die to sand. Yo, big brain. Big bull, big brain. I get it. D-Bond. Maybe some other time. My opponent is making plays, man. Oh, wait, no. They're going to knock themselves out anyway. You know what's even funnier? Amoonguss lives. Amoonguss was just like... Okay. I'm fine. Yikes. All right, well, we're sitting pretty. I might lose a T-Tar for no reason. Yeah, I do. But you know what this means now? I can go into Houndstone, baby. All right, sorry, T-Tar. But it's all good. We go into Houndstone, we prosper. And maybe Houndstone will get the 1 KO it hasn't gotten yet in today's video. Flame and Rule coming back. Let's bring out our dog. Flamingo versus Pupper. All right. Last respects. Let's do it. And Rage Powder just in case. Oh, they actually play it out. Yo, respect to my opponent for giving the Houndstone the final KO. Big respect. Big last respect. Oh my goodness. GG. Second win in today's video. I still did promise you guys one more battle today because we had a very, very short first one. So let's see how this last one goes. Hopefully we don't go 2 and 2. Dondozo, no Tatsugiri. Well then. Can't say I'm mad about it. I mean, Dondozo, as we saw earlier in today's video, is definitely a menace, even without Tatsugiri sometimes. But I'm just happy that I'm not seeing Tatsugiri and Dondozo, which means I can go Kilowattrel. I don't have to bring the Amoonguss, right? I'm not forced onto the Amoonguss like I was last time. I can actually go Kilowattrel Garchomp. With Houndstone and T-Tar in the back. Do I even need Tailwind? Yeah, probably. I'm going to bring Tailwind just in case. I'm also going to bring Kilowattrel just in case. Kilowattrel's good into the Dondozo. And I can even deal with the Meowscarada if I want to go there too. Meowscarada almost never Sucker Punches turn 1. So I can even do something cheeky. Instead of Tailwinding turn 1, what I can do is I can Air Slash turn 1, break out its Sash, and then Tailwind turn 2, because then they're forced to not go for Sucker Punch, or they're forced to go for Sucker Punch because they don't have the protection of their Sash anymore. I don't know why I'm thinking about this situation right now. I just have a feeling that I'm going to need to break through this Meowscarada, and it's not going to be easy to do. Because Meowscarada can stop my Garchomp, can stop my Tyranitar, can even stop my Houndstone. So, like, yeah, they're definitely going to bring it. I don't see why they wouldn't bring it against this team. Really, the only Pokemon on my team that can deal with it is, like, maybe... Not even Goldingo. Yeah, it's just Kilowattrel. Or maybe a Mungus can sit in front of it and not care. That's pretty much it. All right, shorts. Salamence and Sylveon. Okay. Not the end of the world. Yo, what is this camera angle? Hello? But it's also not great. I think I will just Tailwind turn 1. Can I make the swap, or is this a hard swap to make? It's a very hard swap to make. So I will Terrasilize Swords Dance. This is such a greedy play by me. But I think they're just going to Tailwind their Salamence turn 1. So I should be able to match that Tailwind and then live the Hyper Voice from the Sylveon. There's my Tailwind. Does the Salamence just Tailwind turn 1? There's my Swords Dance. Come on, Salamence Tailwind, you know you want to. Rock Slide. I guess I'm okay with that too. I'm gonna lose my Kilowattrel for no reason, but I got Tailwind up. Ooh, that does so much damage to Garchomp though. Okay. What do I have that can one-shot Salamence? Nothing really. I just kind of have to hope Salamence misses because of Sandveil and Bright Powder. Hey, it's my only option, right? Good news is a Rock Slide. Oh, I guess I could Iron Head here onto Sylveon. Maybe Iron Head Dragon Claw is my best play. Just to kind of split up what happens this turn. We'll see how aggressive they get. They have to be a little bit weary about going for a Steel type Salamence, because then I can go for EQs. But again, if they knock out my Garchomp this turn, then they don't have to care about that at all. Oh, I really wish I had a Flying T-Tar, man. They just protect? Okay. Let's see how much we can do here with the Iron Head from the T-Tar. Alright, they saw the D-Claw. I could have also just protected this turn to keep myself safe, but it's no big deal. Decent damage. I could also flinch. Yes! Listen, I've earned that. After my opponent hitting every single Bright Powder Sandveil today, I've earned that. Alright, now I can go for Rock Slides and D-Claws and be absolutely fine. Watch, this is where I missed the Rock Slide, please. Don't do this, game! Oh, they just hard swap, fair. They don't have another fairy, though, so this should be okay. Mouse. Okay, well, Mouse is probably gone. Depends on if my moves connect. They just want to Intimidate spam me, which I kind of get. I can't get mad at it. It's a good play. Oh, nice. Mouse lives. That's actually very convenient for me. They're also trying to ride out my Tailwind. All right, I'm not going to go... Actually, I'm just going to Rock Slide here. And then Swords Dance because I'm greedy. Because I know they're going to try to Intimidate spam me, and I want to make sure that I can get ahead of that Intimidate spam. This is also me relying on both of my Rock Slides to connect, which could be a bad idea. The big Rock Slide is a Rock Slide on Sylvie. If I can knock out that Sylvie with the Rock Slide, that's all I really need. So I guess I should have just gone for an Iron Head, huh? Okay, good. They're swapping that out anyway. All right, so I just have to hit the Sylvie. I think even at -1, Tyranitar still has enough attack to knock out Sylveon from that HP. Oh, they're just double swapping. Okay, so I lose nothing this turn. I actually made the best play then by Swords Dancing. They're bringing in Annihilate as their last. Okay. Another Swords Dance. Listen, we don't play games. Rock Slide's gonna do a lovely amount of damage to the Salamence. But I'm a little bit concerned with the fact that we did no damage to that Annihilate. What is my attack at here with Garchomp? Surely it's like super high, right? I'm at +2. Yeah, okay. I'm a threat. I'm definitely a threat. I'm gonna Rock Slide again. I'm actually gonna Rock Slide Protect here. Just because I feel like the Annihilate Bit wants to Rage Fist my Chomp. The Chomp is the threat, right? I don't think they go for the... Oh, wow. Never mind. They might have gone for the Tyranitar here. They're definitely going to just keep trying to Intimidate spam me, though. Hey, I respect the grind. Let's see. Did they go for the T-Tar? Yes, they did. Oh, that's great. Rock Slide's going to finish off the Mouse Hold. Okay, we're chipping their team. Slowly. Slowly, but we're getting there. Oh, someone avoids? Oh, no. Mouse Hold's going to live. Mousehold outspeeds Chomp, but it will die to 1. Oh, no, because I'm not rough skin. But I have... Guys, we have to rely on my Bright Powder sometimes. All right, I'm actually going to swap here. I'm going to have to Declaw. We're going to Declaw into the Annihilate spot. My opponent is making way too many switches that I'm not a big fan of. Hopefully they just Drain Punch into that spot. Okay, perfect. They protect Mousehold. Mousehold's gonna die to just Sand then, right? There's a Dragon Claw. Great damage, but not enough. They Rage Fist. Garchomp of... Yes! Sandstorm, baby! All right. We are in this video game. We are here. Now we go back into T-Tar. We're gonna one-shot our T-Tar real quick. It's fine. It'll be worth it. Oh, it'll definitely be worth it. Annihilate will go down. Mousehold will go down. Or they swap in Salamence and the other one goes down. Salamence I can always outspeed whenever and knock it out with a Dragon Claw. I just want to make sure I get Sand Veil and I get Bright Powder all set up again. Listen, I'm bringing the cheese. I got to play into that. Play into the cheese. Now that they saw the Dragon Claw, they're a little bit worried. It means they might even do a Sylveon switch, which is why I have to be cautious about the Sylveon switch too. So I think EQ is just my best option. Sacking off my Garchomp, my Tyranitar here is my best option. There's no way my Tyranitar lives this. Perfect. They follow me. All right, we got it. We got a double KO here. No switches on my opponent's side of the field. In fact, Garchomp's just going to knock out 3 Pokemon in 1 attack. Beautiful. Sorry, T-Tar. You should have been flying, Tera. This wouldn't have happened. Okay. We got momentum again. That's great. That's really good. Because now it means Sand is up. Dog is out. And my opponent has to be afraid. All that has to happen here is Last Respects onto Sylveon. And then Dragon Claw into Salamence. That should be game. Again, they haven't Terra'd yet. This Intimidate also does kind of suck, but hey, no big deal. Just go for the Last Respects. And let's go for the Dragon Claw. Let's not overthink this. No matter what they Terra into, I think the dog can take it. Come on. I'm so anxious, though. I just want to see what they do, because I know they have Terra here somewhere. This is the turn they have to Terra. So if they don't Terra here, they can't Terra again. They don't Terra, okay. I guess the Terra, in this case, just doesn't help them, right? It might just not be able to help, so they don't even bother. Their only hope was me protecting for absolutely no reason. But hey, I respect the grind. My opponent definitely kept me a little bit stressed there. And I definitely did lose that thanks. I mean, I definitely did win that thanks to that Rage Fist missing. That was low-key huge because I would not be able to do what I did without the Garchomp being able to do what Garchomp did. So, hey, man. GG's. What a game. What a video. Let's go ahead and get you guys that rental. And here you have the rental code for the HOUNDSTONE team. Now, this team was definitely spicy, right? It definitely had a lot of spice to it, but it has a lot of great Pokemon on it. It does have really good ways of countering the meta and then just being able to deal with them through the Garchomp, through the Golden Go, through the Amoonguss. HOUNDSTONE even got to do some things in today's video. Did it, you know, like make or break some of the games? No, right? It never felt like it was the one carrying the team. In fact, I would argue that Golden Go and Garchomp were the two carrying the team in the majority of the battles. But where HOUNDSTONE was, it definitely didn't do a bad thing, right? It did have the options of Will-O-Wisp, right? We always had the option of slowing down the damage that the opponent is doing to us. Last Respect is always great as well. Very few things in the meta currently are resistant to Ghost, of course, unless you're a Dark type. Dark is the biggest one in the meta that resists Ghosts. But again, if you're up against a Dark type, you just have the Golden Go hit it. You have the Tyranitar hit it. You have one of the other Pokemon on the team hit the Dark types. But yeah, I don't know what to say. HOUNDSTONE did a thing today. Definitely did a thing. But I don't know if it was the one that carried the team. Regardless.